Tonight in Hope, we're learning about the Gospel Rescue Mission in Grants Pass. Every year, they help between 600 and 700 men, women, and children, and on average, 20% come out with a full-time job and a roof over their head. In part 28 of Hope, NBC5's Blake McHugh speaks with one man who spent nearly 4 years at the rescue mission and got back on his feet just this year.
May 20th, 2015 is a day that changed Tom Pede's life forever. It was the first day that he walked through the doors of the Gospel Rescue Mission in Grants Pass.
Due to unfortunate circumstances, I found myself homeless, and this was the best alternative for me.
He came from a difficult childhood, and he's a disabled veteran who can't work. One day, he found himself out on the streets.
I was stable for 15 years, and then found that I had nowhere else to go. It was, a real reality check for me.
A reality check that he took seriously when he ended up at the rescue mission nearly 4 years ago. But it wasn't an easy road.
First, it was a lot of rules, a lot of, expectations, which honestly, at first it was hard for me to get on board. I wanted to do things my way.
But that's not how it works at the Gospel Rescue Mission in Grants Pass. According to Brian Botella, the Director of Resident Services, the Gospel Rescue Mission has rules in place to create stability, accountability, and responsibility.
A lot of the things that we do here roll over nicely into the local job market and stuff. And I think also just, again, they've gone from, I've been living in the bushes and I don't really care what anybody thinks of me and everything like that, to an immediate transition. As soon as they come in.
The men and women that come to the rescue mission live there full time. Some of the jobs they're required to do include housekeeping, kitchen work, and laundry. But it's all in an effort to give them the skills they need to get a job once they leave.
So our housekeeping translates really well into hotel, motel, and hospitalities kinds of things. So they get some experience in the kitchen. They get some work in the kitchen, and if they've been doing it for any length of time, a lot of times it translates really well into the food industry here in town.
The nonprofit also works on helping its clients pay off debt, create budget sheets, and get in good graces with family. But the most important thing they do is get people out of homelessness, and Tom is a walking example of that.
I left here, I checked out on January 31st of 2019. On January 24th, I was able to buy a mobile home out on Rogue River Highway.
In Grants Pass, Blake McHugh, NBC5 News.
So far this year, half of the men who have come to the Gospel Mission have left with a full-time job. NBC5 News will be right back.